Yeah, I'm a Drake fan. I'm sorry. A lot of people say Drake's a bad person. And I used to didn't agree, but then I started listening to 4 a.m. in Gaza, and I was like, I think, I think some points were made. Drake is always like, yeah, I woke up to bomb threats with a dime, and y'all only see fours. And I'm like, Drake, stop. Please stop, Drake. Okay, yeah, Drake's a bad person. I'm Lisa Smith, OVO. Thank you guys so much.
All right, give it up for Lisa Smith, everybody. Keep it going for Lisa Smith. All right, your comedian on deck is Yorhan Afzali. But in the meantime, please give it up for Aaron Malal, everybody.
Woo! Hey. Shit, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I'm beginning to think that these white supremacists ain't really thought this whole supremacy plan through. You know, I mean, from where I'm standing, I can't imagine white people getting any more supreme than we already are, right? I mean, shit. Like, what the fuck else is there that we ain't already in charge of, that these racist motherfuckers are gonna fucking hog tie us into fucking working for? If we're not careful, they can start demanding white people be in charge of abstract concepts, you know? I don't know about y'all, but I ain't trying to be the boss of physics. I ain't trying to fucking like run oxygen. Talking about, oh, it turns out you gotta pay us rent if you wanna breathe. Which, you know, that does check out, because if that's not the most white person shit you've ever heard, well, I mean, I don't know what else is. I mean, personally, I think maybe these area motherfuckers just don't realize how big the surplus of us is. As a white guy, I can say right now that ain't no such thing as a limited edition white person. Ain't no artisanal white guy, no small batch motherfuckers. You get my drift? Like, you gotta buy white people in bulk, is what I'm saying. Get them from a warehouse. Get yourself some Costco Caucasians, you know, 2 for $3. I don't know. We come 12 pack, so you're gonna have extra. Just be prepared for that. But I mean, that's if you're not careful, that's exactly how you end up with white guy inflation. And I mean, I know there's a few white guys in here. Just that feeling. It's the reason why my face just evaporates off of all of your memories. Like the moment I introduce myself, like just like water on a non-slick pan, just disappear. Which, honestly, the worst part is the older I get, I can feel that white guy instinct starting to creep in. Like, it's getting kind of ridiculous. I feel like I'm turned into a white guy werewolf. Like, not like, if I'm not careful, I'm gonna end up howling at the moon like Guy Fieri, like making sure my faucets are dripping and get that thermostat set, you know, which doesn't sound too bad, but for all of you who haven't had the pleasure of being a white guy, I guess, when I say white guy instincts, I mean that urge, that drive to just insert myself into shit I got no business being involved in, you know? Like, no insight, no expertise, no context, just vibes and misplaced confidence is usually what it is. It's that same instinct that will make a motherfucker walk into a Home Depot and for no reason whatsoever just feels like he should be running that bitch. And white people, you know what I'm talking about? Just like go in there for one thing and a little voice in the back of your head is like, motherfucker, they didn't listen to you. They just listen to you, shit. Manager by the lunchtime, CEO by next Thursday. Why not? Because I mean, shit, I guarantee you'll be moving a whole lot more of this lumber. That's the white man's burden, if they just listen. But meanwhile, I don't even know what aisle the fucking light bulbs are on, you know? I gotta bother that 19-year-old kid in that apron like, hey man, my man, where's them hardwares at? Like, hardwares, motherfucker, it's all hardwares, Home Depot. But the instinct, it's, you don't learn that shit, it's genetic, it's bred in. It's that same unearned generational arrogance that made your great-great-grandpa think he invented coffee. Even though that motherfucker's just pouring hot water over beans like every other son of a bitch on the planet, but still went to his grave convinced he was responsible for mornings. Because, I mean, the ego on these motherfuckers, and I mean, the worst part, it's not even that useful arrogance. Like, there is such a thing as useful arrogance, because that psychotic motherfucker who decided he was gonna perform surgery, that first dude, like, that's useful arrogance. That's that, she's like, oh, you don't feel good? How about we cut you open and we'll just see what's going on, you know? And that's psychotic as hell, but at least he did something. Shit. Like, I'm talking about that kind of arrogance that'll make a motherfucker unconsciously colonize your neighbor's barbecue. I know you white, there's gotta be like just rule of fucking thirds, there gotta be like more than 3 white people in here. You know what I'm talking about, when you're just hovering over some motherfucker's grill like, now you gotta get that chicken more in the middle. Get a good sear going. He's like, who the fuck are you? I'm like, oh, I'm from next door, I brought that potato salad. He's like, I bet you did. All right, you know what, hey. Best case scenario for my translucent ass is just hope that these new Nazis start wilding out, like for real. Because then maybe like, because If I'm lucky, I'll end up like a MAGA Schindler, you know? Just rescuing tough-looking lesbians out the gulags in my Subaru. All right, thank you guys so much. This is always a pleasure. Woo, woo, woo.
Aaron Mellon, everybody. Keep it going for Aaron Mellon.